Yo yo, this is Nomifactory hard mode part 38. We are currently processing some diamond. Currently not, but in the future. Like currently it's tin, but I set a miner over diamond vein. Okay, we need to do some stuff now. In particular, we need now 2 chemical reactors. I think one of them we will overclock, the other one maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yeah. Basically, they one of them will be the extension to this one here. Because we are currently full, I think, here. So it's kind of yeah, we need to kind of expand that, especially when we need the next energy hatches. Or yeah, when we want to transition to IV. Basically for IV, I think we only need the alloy blast furnace, alloy blast smelter. Basically this monstrosity. Basically it's yeah, we want to have then HSSG and so on. So maybe I think before we actually do that, we want to so yeah, basically we want to do some more engines, like 4 more engines, I think. The point is a little bit here. The problem is the overlapping case. Like we can only have overlap here and here, basically for the edge. But for the future ones, it will be only these 3. But yeah. Yeah, this nano CPU, we need to craft that now better. And this is where the clean room will be for. But yeah, this should be quite fast, I think. So that we can then remove this one here. Because later on we also need a... wait. Let's get that out. PTFE. We also... I think we need to do copper nickel coils, right? Yeah. TFE. So I think in total we need 3 EV energy hatches. Basically 1 for the extension one and 2 for the in the clean room. So yeah, but we have some stuff to do now. Some, I think, some smaller things. I would basically, yeah, say it. Is there anything? There's some tungsten dust. Oh, I think because of the ruthenium, right? The RTM alloy, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the issue right now, waiting for the... Waiting for these guys. I don't know what it is cutting. Yeah, 45 seconds is quite high. Okay, the one, I think, because for the other one we need to build the clean room, right? And currently we don't have that. Okay. Again, it needs a quad input hatch. I think we have that, right? It also, I think, needs a quad output hedge. That's just my guess. Okay. EV energy. Okay, perfect. And then I think we need to input buses. And the question is now, do we need for the one in the clean room? I don't think so, right? Yeah, that 172. Problem is a little bit with the... But usually it's only... Wait a second, stem, so... Ah, okay, so stem... But this needs a sterile clean room. Yeah, we could make that sterile then. Okay, this needs also a quad input. But quad in... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, usually we don't do it like this, right? Bus, input hedge, input. Okay, perfect. Okay. So that's what we can already do, right? So. Oh man. Okay, I think this was it, right? Then let's craft. Yeah, let's finish up this one here first. Or do we? How much is it, by the way? It should be 27 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 18. So it should be then 35. Yeah. And let's make the full one. We then craft the clean room. For the clean room we also need one. Okay. This one not. What the hell, dude? Oh my god. It's so fast, the steel. That's crazy. But yeah. Doesn't really need that. What is it currently using? 100% clean. Yeah, we can make that bigger. Okay. Okay, so now we need a dual interface, right? Two dual interfaces. Okay, we already have that. No. Let's see how fast this is. Should be quite fast, yeah. Yeah, I think we need more. Do we? And then we need some peer-to-peers. I think 3 and there 4, right? So 7. We can now, in theory, place this here. Yeah, for the one we also need a, I don't know, clean room, because mostly it's waiver, right? That we need to do somewhere. Like here, this needs a clean room. Would be cool to, because there we don't have an output, right? And then this one here as well, right? EV clean room. So we can, this takes a little bit longer, but uses less radon, right? I like this a little bit more, because we can get that down to like 15 seconds, which is quite good. Okay, this is blank. Yeah, we need to do that like this. Oh, come on. Yeah, the fluid one needs to go over here. Okay, so this can go over here. Yeah. And this gets now some but I think we're done now with this one, so we can finally put this one. Yeah, I don't have any illusions, so let's directly do an interface card. Yeah, we could, like, copper cables is... Like, if you pass with everything, but we don't want to do that, we only pass off the stuff for fuel. Because crafting fuel would be actually crazy. Like auto crafting. Yeah, and we also need to get rid of the silicon wafers. Like the normal ones. Okay. Okay, perfect. Let's craft in the clean room. I don't think that we have a recipe for that, so... Ah, fuck. Liquid and yeah. That's kind of the next thing that I wanna do. We want to do clean room, right? Yep. So we need a clean room. Nice. Nice, our circuits are now faster. Okay, perfect. Do we have the filter casing? Can we craft them? Yep. The question is how many, right? Because usually I want to go in here, right? So I think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we could have also stacked them, but oops. Okay. We got it. Okay, so on top we have 1, right? I think we need to do it a little bit higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1, 2, 3. Is a 4 by... I think this is possible, right? 4 high. It should be, right? But is this enough for us? It should be, right? Or do we have enough? Do we have enough faces here for everything? So energy nonetheless needs to go on the back. So we have 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be right. So we can make it 3 high, right? I think so. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then let's make it 3 high. It will be a little bit then ugly, but I don't mind that. Okay, so now we need 5 times 5. 24, I think, filter casings, right? Very nice. Yeah, our extractors need to be a little bit faster. And then let's do next liquid ender air. Then we also need to do indium at some point with the lead zinc solution. I think we need a second centrifuge for that. because yeah, you get some lead, some silver, some zinc, sulfur. 4K, that's quite something. Wait a second, did we... Oh, we didn't do this shell you need. Oh, maybe let's do that one also after. Because yeah, shell you need is basically platinum group sludge. Or not basically, it is platinum group sludge. And yeah, I have to figure out a little bit what we need for platinum group sludge. But yeah. Oh, it takes quite a while. It's mostly the zinc foil, right? For the filters. Yeah, just to get it out of the system here. Otherwise, I think this stuff is quite fine. We have vanadium steel. Oh, we have some coke. Oh, let's maybe roof that. Coke is really something that we don't need. Yeah, you know what? Goodbye, mister. That is now not something. Maybe it's really the steel rotors that take... Yeah. Oh my god. Why do they take so long, dude? It still takes 3 seconds. That's great. Perfect. It should be... Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's do a maintenance hatch. Should be fast, right? Yeah. It's actually one of the fastest that we can craft currently. Later on, it won't be. I can tell you. It was here, I think. Oh my god, dude. Why? And then we need a second peer-to-peer tunnel, right? Okay, let's first of all do the easy stuff. This one. I think we maybe have to kind of dig a new tunnel. And yeah. Here it is, I think, yeah. Okay, perfect. And of course we need to close it, right? Yeah, I don't know why we stuck that there. Because basically the energy hatch, it goes over here. Yep, and then, oops. MV machine. Can we craft an iron door? Oh my god, really? Dude, you can craft 9 with them? Oh my god. I don't want to waste that much. Yeah, you know what? Let's quickly do that. This is what I call the random bullshit. I don't know why it is so wide, so in the back there. Okay. We need a door. Oh my god, is that weird? Do we have the lever? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we can currently place the lever. Yeah, we need a second peer-to-peer tunnel. I think we did it like this, right? Otherwise it gets disconnected. Okay, now let's calculate this. This is a 7 times 7. 7 times 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus, this should be 25, right? And minus 5 by 5 times, what is the, it should be 3 high, right? So 140 plus green. I hope this is correct. Okay. 120k. And then we should have the yeah, the peer-to-peer tunnel is the last one that we need. Let's quickly do that. Usually clean room, yeah, you can just I think, yeah, this will be quite the hassle to do, I think. We also not finished, right? We need also a quad input hatch, quad output. Or is there anything in clean room? I think we have to build it to the side. But yeah, we finally can remove these wafers in there, and we have them then overclocked. By the way, we can do polyethylene better if we want to invest some titanium tetrachloride. We get more, This one here is only double, or no, 1.5. This is basically double. But yeah, I don't know. The question is a little bit. Yeah, this takes 40 seconds on LV. That means 10 seconds. Yeah, you're basically in tick range, I think. Yeah, and you have kind of bulk processing. So maybe we do that, but we need another clean room, another circuit for that. Because yeah, here you can see a little bit. There's also nitrogen dioxide, right? For the nitrogen. But yeah, these circuits are quite important, I would say. Yeah, 0, there's basically 32, there's also nothing, right? The only real one begins at 24. But I think we have most of them. Like you can do some phosphoric acid with that, some sulfuric acid, nitric acid if you want to do that. But I think this one is not better. Actually, ammonia is faster. Yeah, raw gasoline, high octane gasoline, cetane boosted, some acetone. We're already doing that. But here we have also the phenol route. I don't know why you want to do that. This one, because phenol is also something that we really don't need. Like we need it, but we passive it basically. Yeah, the ammonia here is basically the one that we kind of get. Okay, now it's a race in how fast you can do that. 15k. Does go down, yeah. But I think the bottleneck will be this plascrete here. Yeah, maybe we also kind of shift a little bit in terms of the clean room here, where we want to do that. Maybe like one to the side. Then we have kind of a side input only. Like with basically the... Yeah, I think we will do that, yeah. So it means we need... it means we want to go here. Because 1, 2, 3, and then we're here, yeah. Okay, yeah. We kind of need one more peer-to-peer tunnel, I think. This is really still 3 seconds. $10 seconds, so it should be 5. 2.5 gets rounded up. Yeah, we need also quad input, quad output. Yeah, with the quad output, I have a little. Yeah, let's craft it. Let's be safe, and then. Quad. Yeah, maybe the clean room is a little bit too high. Maybe we could go down one. Yeah, because basically the idea is now to have the chemical reactor over here. I don't know how about expanding that because because the biggest would be 5 by 5, right? It's kind of the... So we need a 7 by 7 most. Huh. Yeah, let's be a little bit greedy here. Ah. Yeah, we need to have it one... Have to have it here. Yeah, maybe we also should do at some point wireless, right? Because EV energy hatches, they need to go over here, right? That's kind of the shortest way. And then, yeah. So I think I would do it on the side here, right? No? Yeah, maybe the input bus over here. And I think we can place... maybe we should actually do that. Let's lay here some... Okay, I think... So then output should be here. Output here and then input here, right? We can place this guy over here. Ah, No. Okay, we can do it better. Oops. We place it here. So, that's a fluid interface. Hello? From here to here. And then we just fill up the rest, I would say. Perfect. Ah. Quickly craft the hammer. This should be it, I think. Yeah. Then of course we need these guys, right? And then, yes. Whoops. hope it's enough. This one needs also maintenance. Okay. Yeah, should be fine. And it's working, right? Yep. It's still contaminated, but yeah, that's okay. And this one here should be no ivy. Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is now we cannot access this one. But I think there is no, in terms of clean room, there's no kind of recipe for that, right? Okay. Freeing up some space. And also cable. Now maybe the cable we could still leave in here. But yeah, the EV stuff is kind of okay. Clean room we have. Let's quickly do the shelter need and so on. Or shelter need in particular. It should work now, right? Yeah. Because I think we need more, right? Oh yeah, we can. Oops. Yeah, let's wait for like one or 2 seconds. Flux crystals. How fast are they? Quite fast, apparently. Yeah, it's these guys, the logic processors. But I never bothered to make some acceleration cards. Shelter need, yeah, it's 900, it's quite something, but actually we can... Okay, I think it was over here. What? Oh, okay, so we have this. Nichrome, black steel, magnesite, okay. Magnesite. I really love this design, I have to really say that. Great invention from myself. Or maybe others also knew about this, but yeah. Okay, anything else? Rhodium sulfate. Yeah, this is kind of the HSSG. Wait. What the hell? Metal mixture. Yeah, metal mixture is then for... Oh, we can do that, okay. But yeah. Okay, shall we need done? Then let's set up the distillation stuff. So we need IV input. What? Great recycling, by the way. Tungsten steel should be no. Wait, what? Why does it need more energy? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Why doesn't it work? Dude. And now it's working because they're done. Oh my god. Yeah. Or is it because we should give out 64 amps? There should be 4 amps of okay, so for liquid ender air, this needs 50k, the second one. 50k. Okay. So this is, I think, the second one, right? So yeah, we need to, I think, just do something like this. Convert it to an output hedge. This guy gets this one. This guy goes over here. This guy goes over here. Okay. Did we overclock that? No. Okay, liquid ender air is not done. We need a combustion. Yes. Then we need 2 stainless steel. We need 4. I'm an idiot. Then we need 3 link covers. This is a little bit, but I thought it should be possible with like a 4 amp in the middle and two EV on the side. Yeah, maybe I have to think about this or test this a little bit more. What is happening there and why this didn't work. Because we cannot provide any more. Let's go. Yep. Some steel, yeah. Okay. Oh, no, wait. The air. C, right? Okay. Okay. Where's my heavy oil? It needs export and enabled. Okay. More in the middle. Okay, why doesn't this all go away? It should be. Hmm. Because I'm an idiot, right? Yes, an idiot. We don't have tritium anymore. Ah, never had it. Okay. No. Yeah, this just runs until it's finished, and then that's it. Now the problem is a little bit. We need to so this is 1, 2, and then here would be the next one. So this is 4. We need to vacuum freeze that differently. Yeah, so this needs to be input, right? And this then needs to be output. Oh. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this with the quad EBF, this is a little bit not so cool. I really have to say. I don't like to see that. Okay. You have to see a little bit where we overclock or where we want to overclock. But yeah. Oh my god. Okay, energy hedge plus the pick wave kind of takes a while. We could also do the maybe the better, what is it called? Yeah, LV circuit. Right. In theory, we can do them right now to make a system on chip. What kind of lens do we need for that? Yellow. Okay. Yeah, maybe let's do that as well. Like as a quick intermezzo. Okay, let's see what we are missing in terms of we're missing 8, right? Okay. It could be that, yeah. Frost. Okay. We should have the right frequencies, right? Okay. Then we have do we get everything? No. Yeah, you could argue to you could maybe okay, drop off heavy fuel, not required anymore. I also would say these ones. The question is now, let's say we want to do radon, right? Okay, we can do that. Let's actually try that out to have something. How long it takes to do that? Just as a rough estimate. Because this one here should be overclocked, right? Yeah, you need hundreds. That 200k, that's so much. Let's quickly also make this one available here. Oh my god, it's taking quite a while. Because I think this needs 4 seconds, yeah. So 200. Yeah, it needs 200 seconds. 200 seconds, so more than 3 minutes or so. Yeah. Yeah. And the question is now, should we do PBI or should we do the alloy blast smelter first? After we did the new LV circuit one. Yeah, we should also maybe put or make them able to be auto-craftable. Especially coal and so on. Because I think coal, do we have not coal, right? Yeah, 7k. Oh shit. Ah, wait. We have still coal tar. Okay, I don't want that. So let's free that up. This is fine, 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 fine. Fine, 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 fine. Ah, liquid steel. Don't like it. Hydrogen peroxide, liquid concrete, yeah. Yeah, also maybe the sulfuric acid we... Yeah, antimony trioxide. There are some non-consumers in there, right? Maybe we combine that, yeah. Then fluoroantimony, we can then... This we need then this for titanium 3 fluoride. But I think first we need to we need to do let's do iridium processing, or kind of sketch out what we need to do for that. I think it's mostly from this one, right? Because this one only has rhodium sulfate. So we need to do this one, right? And this one. We need this one, or better said, this one. To get this one. And this is how we get the ammonia. Okay. But on Ivy. Did we overclock that? No, we didn't. Oh, man. Okay, currently we're crafting all of this. Is it crafting? Hell yeah. Radon, boys. We get radon. Cancel. Okay, we need to do some stuff then. Yeah, because this one here needs an ivy tower. It's kind of weird. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we should have now. Nice. Yeah. Quickly craft this one so that we can overclock that. Yeah, we also need to automate then. But I think we can only do that with an LUV one, right? So LUV mixer it is, right? That's kind of a bummer. Overclocking mechanisms. Woo! Does it have? Dude, we have only 2.8 million. That's not so good. Okay, so we overclock this one. Yeah. Is it time? I think it's time, right? For the stuff here. This needs to go into a mixer, right? Yeah, I could also craft the one. Because osmiridium. Yeah, it's an LUV mixer. Because I think from here, right, we get this one and then it's just... There's a little bit of a joke, I would say. Because the iridium steps like 50 million and the osmium is like, yeah, just distill that. Okay, so this one... Okay, this needs to... this needs to again go here. Yep. Yeah, maybe we should next time do it the other way around. Like have the dual interface on top, right? So here, and then like one side. No, but you're obstructing the muffler hedge, right? That's a cool. That's cool. Okay, this we have. This one needs to then go in an LV mixer. Yeah, we have so much bullshit, dude. This is on the 5. Do we have that? This is a quadruple input. This is 24. No. Okay. But we have it, basically. Ammonium chloride. Oh, wait. Maybe. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, with the ammonium chloride, yeah, then. Let's see if it works. Iridium. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Dude, this is LUV. Why isn't this crafting? Oh. Okay. Yeah, but it's an easy fix. Then we need to cancel that. Output. Plus. Easy fix. One. Easy fix, boys. That's why you test your stuff. Not just say, yeah, it works. I'm actually the worst tester in the world. Or not worst tester, but kind of, I don't really like it. Like, especially when it's my code. It's so annoying, dude. Okay, and so now we should be able to craft one iridium, right? Hold on. Ammonium chloride. What is the problem? Why didn't this work? Hmm. Do you want to tell me this? Why isn't this processing? Huh? Bro, why isn't this maybe there's a reason. I don't know. Man, I thought this was a mixer recipe. What the hell? What is this? Okay, no. Please do. Crafting one in radio. Oh, yes. Okay, that's why you test. The only thing that we need to do now is on Ivy, we need to have this osmium tetroxide somewhere. Because then later we can then just like this, right? But yeah, let's just keep that. Let's do a laser engraver. Oh my god. Muffle the sound, please. Okay. I will need a lens, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe we should also... Wait a second, this is 24, right? Yeah, what do you have? You have a single EV, right? Oh. Could be maybe an idea to overclock this. But we don't have blocking mode, right? So this could be... No, we have blocking mode. Not here? No, also. Okay. Kinda weird, but yeah. Um, 64K. Let's finally do that. How much copper do we have left? Oh, okay. 1.9 is is fair. Yep. Yeah, we need an interface. But we also need to some of that. It's quite a lot of red alloy that we need. We need so many. Yeah, kind of weird. Hmm. 140. Maybe we should have done it the other way around. Wouldn't. Okay. We need to paralyze that. Still extracting. Holy shit. Yeah, we also need quite some glass, right? But I think glass, yeah, this is really the best one. I think liquid glass is not so good. This one here as well. Chemical bath, yeah, you can kind of clean that. Dude, 3 seconds, holy shit. That's crazy fast. But I think the LV circuits, right? Basically we need these runs. Are they overclocked to hell, right? I just need a plastic board, some fine copper wire, and tin bolts. Like, this is really a tame recipe, I would say. Yeah, the cutting takes quite a while. All right. Yeah. We also need to do Indo processing. Right? We need a packager, right? Because of these small piles, right? So. Yeah. Because this one can just be put in there. That's it for this one, right? I really like this one here now. That's a really good investment. But yeah, later I think we can also do 256 and so. Right, these ones on Ivy. They just, and I think they're, yeah, crafting core. basically Nivi did quite some stuff. This one I think we will actually use, like it's a wooden gear. But basically you have here this void storage component, the 256,024, 4,069, and I think 16,384 is quite the highest. There is nothing that you can do with that. This pattern multi-tool will be very important, and then you have all of these storage cells, right? And also the fluid ones. Fluid, yeah, same thing. Then you have this peer-to-peer tunnel ME interface, which is quite important for parallelization. I don't know why you want this. Why this is so much better. It just says here the cooler network interface, ME interface. Then you have this hyper acceleration part. I don't know why you can only put it on the MEIO port. Because usually you only need IO when you want to do sub-networking and so on, and play kind of really huge sub-networks. Basically, this is how you complete GTNH. Again, I played some GTNH, but maybe there will also be a series about it. But currently, we just want to finish this pack here, where we still have some stuff to do. I don't know what is currently going on. Still tin ore. What the hell? Soapstone, gold, vanadium, pentallite. Yeah, okay. But yeah, one of the biggest one will be also the tier, these ones, like automating these ones. This one here is, I don't know if it's as important. Yeah, for the moon turf and dilithium, yeah. Okay, so we need this one. This one here, I don't know. This is also something that you can just, because you need this gemstone sensor, which is basically EV. I wouldn't do this one. So here it only is kind of this. This one we need to for sure automate because of maybe radium and also these ones, the stellar creation. Like in terms of we need to be able to craft that. This one here is quite interesting because I think, yeah, you also don't need this one. Just have a miner somewhere or multiple miners. Here, yeah, I think for the Laurite and the Cupro. So now we are finally going quad core. Should be here. Yeah, the calculation ones, they take quite a while. But now we can, for example, do a glass pane without worrying about anything. I think also these ones, right? For flint and steel. We also need to automate so we need yellow. Do you have yellow somewhere? No. Okay, we need yellow dye. 640. Right. Yeah, so we need some salt. And chemical reactant. Oh no. What? Ah, no. No. I know what to do. Yeah, chemical yellow dye. So now we need an interface. Come on, interface, do it. Now we can. I hate this that they take so long. I need to look what we need to do more things. Yeah, let's also do. Ah, wait. No. Acidic. Yeah, microprocessor, right? So we wanna have this one here now. Instead of these ones. And therefore we can then okay, apparently. Yeah, but I wanted to see if we can craft a microprocessor. Okay, we can. Because we can we do tin bolts? Apparently. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So let's increase that. I'm thinking a little bit now what we can do next. And it still takes like 23 seconds to craft. Rocket fuel. Yeah, indium is quite important next. The nitrogen tetroxide for the rocket fuel. PBI is also a big one next. Yeah, because rocket fuel is kind of for everything here. 12k, 20k, yeah. I don't know if we need the dense magma blocks, but we can use them, right? Yeah, but nitric acid, I hated it. Let's get some interface cards. Yeah, I don't know how much more we need to cut, but let's just have it. Yeah, because now we want to I'm thinking about IV circuits, right? These ones we need an IV one. What is IV superconductor? Barium. That needs IVD in liquid helium. HSSG on EV. It's not that hard to do, but we need an IV mixer for that. What do we need for an IV mixer? I think just some tungsten steel, right? Ah, no, laminated glass. Okay, so now we need to do the whole forming press and vinyl idiocy. Yeah. Okay. This one here is then the next. Let's go backwards. These ones, no. These ones and this one. Yeah, you can also later. Then let's first of all do. Okay, but we have carbon monoxide, propane. Yeah, so on the 3 we need to do that. Okay, ethylene, acidic. Do we have acidic acid, dude? Let's quickly. Yeah. Okay, so we have that. What? What the hell? Okay, so we have ethylene, acidic acid. Yeah, we could do it with methanol and carbon monoxide. Or some sodium hydroxide. But methyl acetate is kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of the reverse. Yeah. Because these ones, laminated glass, we need them quite a lot. For assembly line, for example, so this is kind of a no-brainer. Power substation, this is kind of... Could be. Yeah, for power, but this is where we need LUV, so we need to have the IV circuit assembler. What do we need for this, by the way? I think we could craft it, right? We just need this nano processor. Iridium we can do now. Iridium. Right. Yeah. EV freezer. Hey. What do we need for the wetware stuff? Slowly but surely we also need aluminium frame, IV. Really, is it this one? Oh yeah. Idiot. Annealed copper, RAM. I think we have everything, right? LUV. This is what I hate so much, dude. Ah yeah, because of the aluminum. Okay, this is quite the last thing I would say we want to do today. And then we have the IV circuit assembler. Not quite. We need some more patterns, that's for sure. But we also need... Okay, you know what? Let's... Just do it, dude. Just craft it. Okay, we're missing only the IV emitter. It's quite interesting. Yeah, iridium rods. And then the quantum star, right? This scissor chemical bath one. I know this. Yeah. What we can do. Okay, nether star time. Ah, we can't do it, right? Yeah. Okay, we need some more patterns. Yeah, they don't have enough energy. Dude, I don't know why. Just crafting something, dude. Nothing wrong. Yeah. No, I think it works right here. Dude, still 54 seconds, dude. That's crazy, man. "54 seconds. Lumium, dude. Holy shit. Huh. Wait. Yeah. Oh my god. 40 seconds, Evie. But yeah, with IV circuit assemblers, we're quite good to go. But yeah, I still don't understand it. Why? What we need to do in terms of energy, so that we can do. Let's quickly craft the patterns, right? This should be also done in quite some time. Okay. Perfect. So we have now the one. Yeah, nether star is quite interesting because we can craft the nether star. That is the first one. Yeah. Yeah, we also need a block of luminescence, right? That's kind of the weird part. But isn't this? Okay, let's see if we nanostar. What is kind of missing? That's what I want to ask. Okay. That is the important recipe. So we just... So now... let's go. Let's go, boys. Yeah, we have the IV conveyor belt because it still is not enough. Yeah, something is kind of weird. Is it because we're using here 1, 2, 3? Yeah, but we should have 64, dude. And there should only be 16 here. So 4? 4, 4, 4. I don't understand this. Yeah, whatever. Because the question is also a little bit like, if you see here, it's 12,288, right? So 12,288, and here, here's IV, I think. Here's only 8,192. So why is that the case? Right? That's a little bit what my problem is. It also shouldn't be the case that we are using that much energy. Okay. Quantum stars, baby. Yeah, we need to do now Grecality multiplums. That will be such an important one. Yeah, raw earth. We also then need the fission reactor, mostly I think for simple breeder. Yeah, 150. Easy, boys. Yeah. So basically the idea is yeah, it's effectively a 2-1. I really don't understand why it is the case. It should be twice as fast. Like this one shouldn't be the problem here. Because this uses... So we should be able to output here. It should be 64 amps of EV, right? 64 times 248. So it should be 131. Oh, 702. 072. So weird. These are all linked. Yeah, because if there's only one, or if there's only two working, I don't know why then also these ones. It's kind of weird. Yeah, but let's wait and then we, yeah. Because this is why I put in here the 4 amps energy hedge. If you do a single one, then it's not working. Same basically here, right? So if you do here a 4 amps, I don't know why it doesn't, like it gets energy, but not enough apparently. Because we also have to multiply that by 0.95, so it's effectively it's only 124,518 that we can get. But this should be like, I can also try this one now here. Like, currently disabling this one here a little bit. This is not used anymore, right? It still is this, and it needs more energy. Why? I don't get it. Yeah. Because then we can just let them continue working, right? Let them continue to work. Because if it doesn't make any difference, then yeah. I need to investigate this. Like, it should be possible to do that, in my opinion. Like, I understand the 4 amps EV energy hedge, but it should be able to kind of, because the problem is, like if you have it like this, you can just place here and here the energy hedges, right? That's not a problem, but it's about when you want to expand in here, because I want to place my the next 4 like in this pattern here, right? So that they also wall share. The problem is not the energy hedges, but the problem is kind of the HSG coils. I want to have kind of the minimum amount that I need because they're the most expensive. Like an energy hedge is come on. The thing is a little bit that I have a problem with is when you place it here, you also overlap to this one. So you basically just transforming the problem between those two into a problem between those two, right? And that's what I want to avoid, or kind of have a solution for. But yeah, apparently it doesn't work. And I don't know why. Okay, now it should be basically done. All right, we have now the IV circuit assembler, which is quite nice. But yeah, I will investigate this. What is the problem? And then yeah, we can next time we can do some forming press stuff and so on for laminated glass, because we basically need to craft all of the IV circuit stuff. Sorry, the IV things. Also then later for the multi-blocks and so on. So yeah, see you guys in the next episode, and bye bye.